Welcome back on a little adventure. We've just started the trail. I'm going to point out where my mate got bogged yesterday coming in, and had to winch himself out because it was a bit of a doozy. But we're going to go through a little bit of a bag reveal, get past all these mozzies. You're wondering why I'm wearing this gear on such a hot day. You've got to dress appropriately to come in these places. It's as simple as that. So I've got something to help him out. Got some more gear in the bag, but we'll get down there. Got our comms. I need this one. So you can stay in the picture. You get me? Alright. We're stuck. And it's been pretty muddy through here. Don't know if we can actually see. So this bit's sort of a little danger-ish. A little bit. Just because there's heaps of palms. And well, these are way too small. But they're great for making shelters and whatnot. Palms are getting a little bit fatter. So that's what I'd be taking. Something like that, if I needed. Always take the big ones, just because they've had more of a life. And there's more in them, like these. They're about a foot from the bottom, at least, full, that size. So I'll click back onto it when I get back into the actual bush, because this is it's been going on for a bit, hasn't it? You can eat the fronds, these bits here. Wow, mozzies like crazy. I'm gonna pull these sleeves down and get into it. These are coming back out, if you're wondering. I'm taking them down just to celebrate, to tell you the truth, because my mate's down there and he's going to want a cold beer. It's a bloody hot day too. Dumbest thing to bring. I've got water, but it's the dumbest thing to bring. It's a good present though. Let's get down here. Something that the old porkies like to have a wallow in. So we've got the eastern grey. Not kangaroo. It's the southeastern grey mangrove. So people don't get confused. They're a protected species. Those beautiful big trees. This is our coastal she oak. This is usually what you hear at night when you hear the wind going. It's all these things whistling through. They're actually, CSIRO reported them as one of the 60 top smoking woods. So if you are in the bush and you find, you are near the coast and you find a she oak, or you find some melaleuca, go for it. There's my boy up there. This is a little spot. And here's me boy. Let's go for a trek up here. The mozzies are really bad. some bush basics. Hat, clothing. Why is these important? Well, a lot of ground use, eh? So they are very good. They help out a lot. They are airsoft pants. I covered them in my review. They're great. Anyways, this is a cheap Kmart bag. If anyone's wondering, it does the job for a day pack. I wouldn't use it if I was going out anywhere. I'll show you that in my next rig. That's a proper pack. But this one here's not too bad. You can attach your comms to it. So this one's just for emergencies, or basically so I can get in touch with my mate with his four-wheel drive and either pull him out of a situation, whatnot. It also goes in my car. That's why it's got the hands free. But you don't need that if you're going on a walk. What you should carry, yes, it is a Gerber Bear Grylls. Do I like Bear Grylls? No. Is it a good knife? Yeah, it's you know, it's decent enough. It works. It's a cheap knife. I would definitely recommend it on the cheaper end of the scale if anyone's looking to get something. It does come with a flint stick and that sort of stuff. Use this for wrapping wounds or anything really. Some more in here, and we've got hoochie rope to tie up anything and everything. Just a little bit, or just enough to get us out of a situation. Torch, UV for the maps at night. It's very handy. Also very rugged. Is made to fit on a rifle, but just extremely rugged. This awesome. If you don't have a lighter or any spare hooch, carry a magnifying glass. If you are indeed lost, make sure you've got a compass on you. In my compass pack, I have a flint steel military compass, a flint stick, tourniquet, bit of super glue. It's great for cuts. Boxers use it, it's good for us too. This book here, highly recommended. Same with this book. It's in plastic in case it gets wet. Your phone goes flat. You always want something to be able to find something with, diagnose something with, or whatnot. So better to be safe than sorry. All fits back in here. Spare beanie. My little baby, the K2. Awesome bit of hooch on there. This is awesome. Flint striker on the back. Thumb release. But this thing is just awesome, man. It's just like butter. Awesome. So sharp, so strong, so durable. So best knives I'd recommend getting are K2s. My big K2 is like this. You could cut down trees with it if you had to. Split things. You can do that sort of stuff with that Bear Grylls one, but like this is just, this is not full tang though, so for the only thing that I wouldn't get that's full is one of these. Make sure they're good though, because you don't want them crushing or folding up under you. Good for whittling, good for skinning, gutting, because of the blade on the end. It's perfect for that, slicing through, getting open. Some of the other ones, they've got sharper tips on them, better for whittling and fine work. And so 2 litres of water on me, battery packs, just because I carry cameras, and a bit of flamazine, just in case there's a burn. Not much of a medical kit. Basically I use these for my blowgun, or my blow dart, so I'll put these behind the actual dart itself and give them a wad. give them a bit of a extra punch coming out the barrel. So, and it does work really well. But other than that, excellent just to have so you can tinder up and get a fire going straight away. Something else, some old guitar strings, excellent for if you are stuck somewhere, either tying yourself up something or catching some sort of food. Snares are illegal. I will show you how to make them, but I won't take any responsibility for what anyone does with them. So they're highly illegal, very painful death for the animal, not good. They struggle a lot, but if you're starving and you need to eat, well, that's what you're doing, aren't you? It's either that or you become really good at throwing a spear really quickly. So that pretty much takes us through a real quick rundown of a pack. Big trees coming down lately. All this wind that we've had, it's insane. Look at this one up here. That's a huge Bigfoot snap. Look at that. Oh my god. You don't want to be under something like that when it falls. Might have to get a bit of a feed, eh? Yeah. I'm doing it. Oysters, I reckon. Pour Pushy some noodles down. But if you can't find food in an area like this, you're pretty lost. I might come down here and do a bit of forage for some clusters. Oh. Like that. Now these are Moreton Bay oysters. We are in, this is the Coomera River behind me. You're not allowed to take these out of the area and eat them. It's perfectly legal to eat them here. So that's what we're going to do. We're not breaking any laws. We'll pick up a couple. I might put these ones just in here. And just keep a little cluster happening over here in the water. So that way we can get them and they'll still be nice and fresh and juicy. These ones here have been out of the water for a while, but wow, look at the size of that juicy one. That'll still be okay on the inside, doesn't have any holes in it. So, it hasn't been out of the water for that long, and it's going back in the water now. You shouldn't have to travel too far to find any food. If you are, you're spending too much energy. And it should be as easy as that. Alright, I'm going to get some more firewood, start a little fire, and get some tucker on the run, eh? Bit hungry. Now you can, this is not Lamandra, it is a species of longifolia, which means long leaves, long foliage. That's what it means. So these bits at the bottom here, pull the tufts out. This one here is spiky mat rush. This is actually Lamandra longifolia. It's just a subspecies, which is really small. You get those less off it, obviously, but on the beach you get the good ones. They're so nice. Just if you find them on the beach, go and try them. And if you're walking past the Lamandra, you're going to see things like lilies, purple lilies. I'll go through those, so please don't maybe touch them in the meantime. They are purple and they're gorgeous. They taste like a blueberry. And you will find pig face. But out here, no pig face, we'll find things like stinging nettle, fronds. Don't ever eat things like this. death will come. Alright, let's get to it, eh? That's how easy it is to get a fire going with a still. One strike. Go and get some food, go and get some oysters, and we'll chuck them on the hot coals. They're all having fun for the day, aren't they? Well, just wanted to show you, like, we're in this little spot that we were before, and it's not hard to get things that are going to feed you for the night. This is English spinach. The way to identify it is it will look like this has been eaten out by a lot of grubs because everything's having a go at it. See, there's the grub on the back, so we're not going to eat these ones. But generally, you'll see them, they look like they've got all these little crystals all over them, like they've just been wet by water. This has a really high vitamin C content in it. It's actually what Captain Cook used to cure scurvy on his boat. When he got to Bondi, he actually fed his crew this stuff here, and this is what helped them a lot with their vitamin C. So don't be afraid to go through and have a little munch on it. Don't eat too much straight out. It's better if you blanch it. Strip the dead bits off it a bit there. Better if you blanch it. But there's nothing wrong with eating it. It's really crunchy. Like it doesn't taste bad at all. It just tastes like sweet water. Better if you parboil them though. It's more like spinach. Hence New Zealand spinach is what it's been labelled anyway. So. Ooh, bit of tension on that one. Where's that? That's hooked up somewhere. It's hooked up somewhere. Alright, so this is how much the tide's gone down since I've come here. This is my stash from before. Now, he's a fatty. We'll keep him. Let's go for a little wander as his tide's gone down a little bit more. We'll find more. English spinach is pretty good actually. It's not too bad at all. It's not bitter. If it's bitter and your tongue wants to reject it straight away, don't eat it. Spit it out and clean your mouth out straight away. Look at that. Like I said, you don't have to come far. With the rocks here, I think I've got about as much as I can carry with the camera, so I might go put this camera back, come down here and grab a whole heap and bring them up. Look at these big clusters like that. There's heaps in them. They're very small though. So we can be choosers a little bit because there's so many big ones, or sort of decent sized ones around. Like this. And that there. I think we might have enough. So, let's bring these back up to the top. Smash them off the rocks. Duck under the fishing line. And then we'll get to it, eh? As you can see, there's a little bit of tucker, okay? First rock, first oyster. This one here, not coming off that easy, but has split. It's full of water, that's what you want. So we're going to open this one up and show you how much goodness is inside this. Alright, shuck it. That there is amazing. My God. Oh wow. Fresh. Fresh as hell. Wow. So, little one on there. Put this one over here. Like that. Very careful of these edges along here. They're like little razor blades. Every layer as it comes up develops, and that's how they grow. Moreton Bay, not allowed to take these out of the area. I'll leave this ones here for Babushi. So these will be okay to eat tonight. Look at the size of that. We'll just get one more. Quick, you look at the rock, you look at the big side. Try not to take this side here. Take the big side here. Couple of good slight taps. And there we go. Not hard to get a munch around here, eh? So, I'm gonna leave those here for bush. I might just take one more. What do you reckon? So these ones over here for him. There's about 12 there. something like that. Now, you can see them sort of slightly smoking in here, alright? I was saying before that the acacia is a CSIRO, is one of the 60 top woods to burn for smoking. You can see how long it takes to burn this wood. It is dense. So I'm just going to take my little collection here and I'm going to sit them in here. Ooh, she's a bit hot. Wow, yummy. And that's all there is to it. If you feel like giving them a bit of a smoke, can't go past the old gum tree. I believe plenty of gums in America. While that's cooking, let's go for a little walk. Lamandra, said you can eat it. I've showed that on the pig stalk video. We will be doing it again, it's just, it's not worth me digging these ones out. Beautiful little spot, southeast Queensland. This is the region of Coomera. This looks like the track that Bushy came in on. Fresh brakes. There's so much tree damage in this area because of the wind lately that it's just really dangerous to be here at night. So I have recommended that my boy stays in his car just in case something falls down. But he's in a good spot. He's in one of the only clearings. You don't really want to be under these things. Just see this big dead one here. No, no, no. There's a lot more flat ground up here. I'll probably set in my camp over in that clearing, just over there, out of the trees. Make sure there's no dead ones. If the branches are still alive, they have plenty of leaves on them and they look healthy. Yeah, you're right. So let's go and check on these oysters. Num 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 num. That fresh one though, wow. I'm not the biggest oyster fan, man. Like, I've only just got into them, well, maybe the last 4 or 5 years. Wow though. You could actually, it was sweet. You know what I mean? Like, if you were hungry out here, that would be such a delicacy. Thank goodness I'm not that hungry at the moment. And I do have a fortunate enough life that I can get back to my studio and edit. But we do these trips out. That's not a trip, that's real. This is a trip for me. Come down here and set my boy up. He's only here for a couple of days, just in between houses, basically, maybe a week. So we'll get him set up so that it's good. In Australia, you can do things like this. If you are homeless or you don't have a place to go, you can quite easily come out here. And if you know what you're doing, you won't have a problem. You should be able to find food all the way around you, everywhere you go. Everything should be within 200 meters. I've got 5% of this battery remaining here, so I'll try and quickly pop this open. It's hot. I love that bit that sticks it to it. Oh, yum. That's really good. Yum. Fresh as. leave these ones here. Bushy's got a bit of a munch later, bit of a protein hit, and that was epic. It really was. Now these packs don't have any support on the back, nothing. They're a day pack. Just like this, go out for the day, nice bushwalk, enough to strap yourself up if you get hit by a snake. We're not far from civilization, so you know we can sort that one out. There is a car right there if need be. So it's not a survival challenge, just a day trip. But the survival challenges, they will have all the goodies. Get back out while the sun's still up. I've got to go and get back to it, eh? Put the fire out a bit. Let's have it a rest. I'll get home and give him a call, make sure he's good. And I'll be back here tomorrow. Let's go.
I don't deny there's some strange evolutionary process going on, but mankind won't be destroyed. The fact that you and I are working here today is evidence of that.
Bracken fern is really good. You put this stuff down underneath, you rip it all up, put it down on the ground for your bedding. Does two things: comfortable bed, and it's got like, not pyrethrum, but like what pyrethrum has in it. It's got like a natural insecticide in it, which it just stops ants, spiders, things like that crawling all over you at night. So if you are in a little bit of a bug out, make sure you dig up, get some of that. You can eat the rhizomes on them, and you can eat the fronds, the little fronds that come off the ends of them too. Universal plant. And Australia, full of it. So in my kit, proper kit, water purification, 37,000 gallons, reusable too. You can clean them all out, do it repeatedly. But you really want some way of getting good water, good shelter, and just good food. If you can do those three things, there's no reason that anybody can't come out and enjoy a day in the bush and not worry about not getting home or lost. Panicking is the worst thing you can do. So carry a compass. When you walk in, check where your compass, check on your way in where you are, head in from that point.